It's Metal Gear Solid 1! Resist the training! Training? Resist the torture. Alright dudes, how's it going? Now, I said that a little bit weird and I'm not quite sure why, but either way, this is a little game that I found. It shows a fair bit of promise actually. You might not know, or you may know, but you probably won't, that I'm a huge fan of adventure games. I'm talking epic fan of adventure games. Now, like I say, you might not know that. You might not care about that. But you might not know that because how many adventure game playthroughs have you seen? That's correct, 0. I heard you all say it in unison there. 0. 0 adventure games recorded. And I'm not quite sure why. I did try do one a long time ago, and it kind of what happened to it. I think the footage screwed up. It was back in I'm talking like back in the first 6 months of HTSF. So things were wobbly, recording wasn't easy, and blah 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 blah. So it didn't work out, and I've just not gone back since then, and there's no excuse because I've got fucking Scum VM and plenty of fucking adventure games sat there all ready to go. Just not got round to it. But I thought I'd break myself in nice and easy with a freeware adventure game called White Chamber, or The White Chamber. Sorry, I just read the name of the game from the game title window thing. You know what I'm talking about, and it just says White Chamber, but the game is in fact called The White Chamber. And I watched a quick video on it and stuff like that. I don't want to watch too much, don't want to spoil it. And it shows a lot of promise because, like I say, I'm a huge fan of adventure games. Huge fan. I just thought I'd reinforce that one there. And I pretty much cut my teeth in PC gaming playing adventure games. It was either shit like, not shit, but you know what I'm talking about. Stuff like Doom or adventure games. Day of the Tentacle, Monkey Island. In fact, I was playing Monkey Island 1 and 2 before the PC, so that's back in the Amiga days, is that? And huge fan of adventure games. It's always been one of my favourite genres, and like I say, you wouldn't think so based on the lack of love it's received from me video-wise. But like I say, I thought I'd get the ball rolling with a freeware adventure game, and this one, like I say, it shows a lot of promise because I've played pretty much the majority of like the major LucasArts, a couple of Sierra adventure games, etc. Like pretty much every decent one, fucking Beneath Steel Sky, etc. and so on. But one reason why like Beneath the Steel Sky is one of my more favourite. In fact, it's probably like it's easily without a question my favourite non-LucasArts adventure game. I know this is a long setup to the thing, sorry about that, but I just thought I'd set up the stage first. Seems like it's like the first adventure game. Of course, if you're watching it via playlist, you're just going to get the fuck into the game, man. I didn't, just wait a minute. Just wait, I'll get in there. So what was I saying now? Yeah, Beneath Steel Sky is my favourite non-LucasArts adventure game, and to be honest, it's my second favourite, only being toppled by the mighty Monkey Island 1 and 2. It's my favourite adventure game because it's kind of like more adult in theme in regards to kind of like there's kind of like this aspect of slight horror to Beneath Steel Sky, and there's a bit of gore in there and stuff like that, and that shit just I'm sold from the beginning. But like I say, back in those days there was only like, I mean, Beneath the Steel Sky it's somewhat adult, got a little bit of horror every so often, you know, people die and stuff like that, but it's not too bad. And the only other horror, you know, mainstream, like professionally published and developed and etc. adventure game that I could think of that was somewhat like horror-ish was I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream, which I actually never got around to playing because obtaining a copy was quite fucking hard. I mean, I remember reading about it in PC Mag stuff like that. It's like I cannot find this game to buy, and there wasn't no eBay. Didn't have no fucking eBay back then. And importing games wasn't an easy task either. Not an easy task at all. You'd have to go to some like obscure kind of shop and try to get them to order it. And considering that was like a strong, I think I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream was strong 18. I just thought fuck, it's not worth it. It's a shame really. I will go back and play that at some point. But with the advent of stuff like Adventure Game Studio and what was the other one? Oh fuck. WGE or WME or something like that. I can't remember the fucking name. Winter something. Oh, either way. WME, that's the one. WME. I can't remember what it stands for. Winter something blah blah blah. That's like that before characters then rather than free. Either way, they're like adventure game creators. So people have been making shit tons and shit tons. And I swear to God, if you want to play like an adventure game that you've not played, then there's been fucking shit tons in the last fair few years. So you definitely got no short supply. And so there's plenty of horror games, plenty of horror adventure games now, and I'm quite eager to play one. I mean, the only other one that I've really played, like freeware horror-wise, was, I mean, it wasn't really horror, but that's like a ton of it. Was it 7 Days of Strange or something Days of Sacrifice? The Yahtzee ones. I think I played one of those. Not all the way through yet. Saving it for a playthrough at some point. But either way, like I say, sorry about the rather long wind up there, but I just thought I'd set the stage, commemorate the first of what will be many adventure game playthroughs, because, like I say, it is without a doubt. I mean, it probably goes like first-person games for like #1 favourite genre, and then it's straight after that it is fucking adventure games. So much nostalgia factor to them. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I just fucking love them, me. It's almost like an interactive story, and some of them pretty much are really, because the puzzles are more toned down, so it's more like an interactive story than anything else. Some of them are a bit ridiculously hard with the puzzles, but yeah, I've got a strong suspicion that, I mean, unless you were playing PC games around in my era or a fair few years afterwards, I mean, there's been, well, I'll keep on one track before I go off into one. Like I say, I've got a strong suspicion that a lot of modern gamers have never even fucking touched an adventure game, which is fair enough because it's not really their cup of tea, as it were, nowadays. But I mean, it's had a slight resurgence recently with started with Sam & Max, didn't it? It's the episodic Sam & Max, and it's got Monkey Island going now, and there's Machinarium. That looks pretty fucking good. I just saw Claire playing that the other day. That looks pretty nice, does that? So I'm gonna give that a whirl at some point. But it's had a slight resurgence, but once again, it's still like a little niche thing, really. Those that play them love them. Those that don't probably don't even know they exist. That's the nicheness of it. Either way, dudes, let's get in there. Oh, it's a difficult option between English, French, Italian, German. I'm sorry, but I just not that up to date. Swedish? I'm not even gonna make myself look absolutely silly by fucking trying to. Oh wait, oh yeah, right. Czech, yep. Russian, Portuguese, Polish, Greek. Oh no, yeah, of course it's fucking Greek. Sorry, Swedish people. I don't know if like. And we can either have English speech or Dutch expression go kebab. I think I'll stick with English. Right, let's get in there. Another thing drew me to this game as well. Wintermute engine, there we go. See, if I didn't talk so much bullshit to begin with, we could have just seen it there. Another thing drew me to this game as well, not just the horror-ish aspect of it, but the actual style of it as well, you see what I mean? Not this bit, just wait. Still not this bit, just wait. The White Chamber, not White Chamber, the White Chamber. Told you. There you go, pretty nifty for not only a freeware adventure game, but just an adventure game period, really. Oh, please spare me the Yu-Gi-Oh fucking stuff, man. I know it's similar, but come on. Like shooting fucking fish in a barrel.
Why was I in that coffin?
Why indeed? Did a quick test run, so it's got quite a nice management system, really. I mean, your standard adventure games with stuff like, well, depending on what adventure game you play, they do vary quite a lot in what you can do, but there's usually like pick up, open, close, look at, use, walk to, talk to, etc. But it just seems in this one, right click, one uses, one looks, which is quite nice and streamlined, especially for the less adventure savvy.